Hello everyone. Today we are going to look at the tutorial number 1 in chapter 7. How we are going to do this tutorial in SolidWorks. In this tutorial we are going to use fillets and chamfer theory. Fillets I have already discussed some basic concepts. Chamfer also I will show you how to apply the chamfer tool with this tutorial. So if you look at the drawing, this is the 3D model and they have given the front view and the plan view. So if you start, uh, how can we start this model now? So I already have told you, don't think about these holes when you start the design. You can do them later, and the chamfers and fillets also you can do later. So if you try to start with the plan view, you will be in trouble because I, if I draw this shape and try to extrude, I don't know where to stop. I don't know the extrusion length exactly without doing some calculations. So you can start with the front view, and actually this is a sectional view they have given, half section, and without the holes and other material removal sections, we will draw the front view. So what to draw first is the next question. So better you start with this easy front view. So if you look at the view to start, in the next slide they have given the front view to draw. So this is not given in the exam, so please make sure you understand what to draw first. And here we see the diameters given as 48 H7, 56 H7. H is for the tolerances. So I will let you know what is the meaning of tolerances in a while. You will learn these concepts in mechanical design subjects thoroughly, but for the time being we'll just use 48 and 56 straight as it is without applying tolerances. So I'll start the drawing. Take the front plane. I'll draw a center line. Now I can draw this shape. So if you want, you can draw the half of the shape, or we try to draw the full shape. Starting with this point, I'll start to draw the shape. So the center of the arc is somewhere here. So the origin is here. So we'll start with somewhere here. And oops. So if I want, I can get the mirror later. Say I'll take the mirror also. Mirror entities to mirror. This is mirror about this. Now, before I draw the arc shape, I'll try to put some dimensions and relations. Since I took the mirror shape, mirror image, I don't need to apply the symmetricity now. It's 208 here, should change both sides simultaneously. This is 14. This is 4. To the top. Here, 16 here. 56 from this edge to this edge. Then I'll try to draw the arc shape. Center point can be somewhere here. I don't know exactly the point location. We'll just draw an arc like this. Then the arc dimensions, we can trim the arc and get the shape. So I'll just try to trim this unnecessary part, and it should be symmetric. Already it's symmetric, so we need to, that is already symmetric. We put the arc radius. Diameter is 48, so the radius will be 24, and the center point is 4 distance away from this flat surface, so this is 4. Still this is underdefined. 54 from here to here, so I have to give 54 from here to the center line. It's 54. Now it's fully defined. So I did my 2D sketch. I'll save my drawing. Now we have to extrude this. Now if you look at our length, extrusion length is given as, here it's given as 46. So this can be extruded both sides. So I got the basic shape now. Then if you look at the 3D model, they have round off these things, and there's a curve here. So how to get the curve? You have to remove the material from these corners and get the curve shape. So to get the curve shape, they have given the measurements to draw. Measurements are given here. 54 diameter and 54 radius. There is a circular shape, so we have to draw a circular shape which has radius 54. So we can do it here on this plane. Sketches, make it perpendicular to you, and draw a circle which has a diameter of 108. Now we have to draw this shape. So I have drawn the circular circle, then I have to draw these boundaries. So the easiest way to draw these boundaries is to use the convert entity tool and convert these existing edges to a 2D sketch. That's okay. You get the existing edges. Now I can trim this. You see the shape. comes out. Now I have to do what? I have to cut the material this side. So I'll use the extruded cut tool, and the cutting, you have to select the contours correctly. And cutting should be done, should not be a thin cut, solid cut, and the cutting should be done outside like this. It should be up to direction, should be up to next. Easy about this. Cutting happened, but I'm not getting these options, and I'm coming up to next or up to surfaces, up to this surface. Now if you look at the model I'm getting, so there's a small issue. Software find the next surface as this one. So I will use the vertex method and try to do a vertex here up to this point. Okay. Something wrong. Something wrong with my point selections here, so I'll just give a manual depth. 58 minus 14 is 44. I'll just give a blind value 44. What's going on here? I'll just observe my sketch again. Something wrong with my sketch, so I'll just delete this and go to my sketch again. So since there are a lot of joints here, I may delete them and try to draw a single line. That may be the issue, so I'll try to draw this as a single sketch here on this side. That may be the issue here. We have a lot of overlapping lines here. This side also I'll try to remove these joints. You see a lot of overlapping lines, something has gone wrong. I think now it's quite okay, so we'll join this. And now I'll try to run the extrude cut tool. Now it's nicely selected. I will use up to next. Up to next is automatically tries to find the next surface. So we will try to use up to vertex. This, and the cutting should happen outside. And we are getting the sketch this time. So this is the basic 3D shape I want. Now the next step is we can concentrate on fillets or chamfers here or drilling holes. If you look at the bottom side, I have a small cut going through the entire bottom side. So it's 35 in width, 195 in length. So if I want, I can quickly draw that rectangular shape. Sketches again. This is 35, 195, and the cut depth is 2 millimeters. The blind value 2 millimeters. So now I have a small cut in the bottom side like this. Now it's done. Then if you want, you can drill the hole here, or drill these square shapes. Square shapes measurements given 26 by 26, and we'll just start with the hole here. So I'll try to draw the hole on the top side here. Circular shape. Better you draw a center line because it's automatically snaps are not working. So better we draw a center line. Then locate the circle center correctly in the correct position. This diameter is 12. We have another circle. The centers, between the centers, it's 78. Then it's drill up to, if you want, you can drill up to as through hole, then have a square shape in the bottom side. So I'll just do it through hole, which is not going to be a problem in this drawing. So the cut has been done. Then in the bottom side, there's a square shape. So that value is, we have to sketch that also. So it has the same center. So if you want, you can draw two identical squares or later get the mirror or whatever you like. This should be equal to this, and the size is 56. Something has gone wrong. There are snaps happen. There are some snaps. So I'll just try to draw it. I'll draw it again. This is equal to this, and I mirror the rectangle, square, the gap between them is 78. Perfect. Now we can drill it. The depth is 10 millimeters. Now if you look at my model, this is the shape I am having right now. So lot of things have been done. I saved my work. Now next step is to apply some fillets and chamfers. You can drill this hole by yourself at home. I'll apply some fillets here. Fillet radius is given as 8. So we'll apply a fillet, constant size fillet. Radius is 8 to this edge. This edge. then we can apply some chamfers. Here the chamfer, there's a chamfer here, so I'll apply 2 times 45 degrees chamfer to this edge. So we'll run the chamfer tools. I have given length and the angle. So angle distance method I have to use. So this is length is 2, angle 45. So the edge is this edge. So this is how we apply the chamfer to this side as well as this side. Okay. Now next we have to drill this hole, these 2 holes. You can do it at home, and if you have any questions regarding this tutorial, please contact me. I will go through the fillets and chamfer theories in the coming lecture in detail. Thank you for watching this video.